Well, I got the pond plants that you sent me. I appreciate that. I got them in the pond already. BJ helped me put them in. As you can see, they're in there. That's the one. And that's the other one over there, plus all the seaweed. There's that big mean dog up there. When I was putting the plants in, I must have disturbed a chipmunk nest over on the side over here. He came running out of there, and this guy over here went running after him. Didn't catch him, fortunately. Yesterday he caught one though. He was over in the stack of boards I have over here. He knew one was in there. He was playing with them all day, trying to pushing boards, trying to run them out, and he finally got him out. One little biting. That was all for the chipmunk. It's the wisteria vine that is yet to bloom, straight ahead. And that's the lace leaf green maple tree that Mom and Dad gave me about 2 years ago. It's growing like crazy. And we just put flower boxes up on the railing there. And these are my tomato plants that just starting to put out blooms. Hopefully we'll have a good crop of tomatoes this year if BJ keeps watering them. It's my tornado alert bell hanging in the tree there. And this is my other doorbell. Anytime the postman or anybody else comes. Pretty hot out here today, huh, BJ? He's a good boy. I'm going to go out the gate here and show you the front yard, and he'll probably start barking because he doesn't like to be left alone when he's in the backyard. He wants me to always be there with him. These are some cobblestones that I got out of Baltimore. They're the old cobblestones that used to be in the streets. I don't think they'll miss them. And that's called a burning bush over there in the fall. They turn flaming red. They're really pretty. They get real big too. It's the red maple I brought from Mainfield. It's over 6 foot tall now. It's doing real good. I'm surprised the monster hadn't started barking yet. He's waiting for me to get out of his sight. And here's the front. I've done some trimming here recently. I tried to give the rhododendron some more light there by trimming back those 2 bushes on either side. And that cypress by the front door there, all the snow played havoc with it during the winter, and really I had to trim it back quite severely. But I tried to make it into an interesting shape anyway. Sylvia's planter there. As you can tell, it's a July 4th holiday. Cass gave me that lawn ball there. And over here we have it's lavender on the right. The bees love that stuff. See if we can see any bees. I don't know if that's a bee or not. Anyway, most of the time you come out here, there's half a dozen bees on it. And the plant next to it is called a blazing star. It really did well this year. The bees like it too. Thought I'd try to come around the house and sneak up on the monster, but he heard me. Can't sneak up on the monster. And this is the northeast side of the house. There's a couple of Japanese ferns right there. And the hydrangeas, which are really doing real nice this year. Nice big blooms. And that's one of the other red maples that came over from Mainfield Avenue. Those are the some iris I planted. Some this year, some last, some 2 years ago. We'll go up and take a look at those in a minute. And over here, somewhere, there's a little crepe myrtle I planted last year. Trying to train it into more of a tree form. And these are the iris, or daylilies rather. And these are the two dogwoods. Planted that one, I believe, transplanted that one about a year ago. And planted the larger one. Bought that at Valley View Farms and planted that 2 years ago. And lace leaf red maple there. Put that in when we first moved in. It's a real slow grower there, but it's pretty. You can see I put our address on, those are vinyl stick-on letters that we usually use on the awnings, but they work real well on doing your address too. If you ever, either Mom or Dad or Mark ever need anything like that, let me know. I'll cut something out and they stick right on most anything that's flat, good flat surface. The monster's beginning to bark over there. I hear him. He's not going to bark now for the camera though. And this is a blue spruce that we planted. I planted it when Sylvia's mother died in honor of her. We call it the Little Bertha tree. It's our neighbors across the street. Back to the Little Bertha tree. And we have mums right here that just starting to bud out a little bit. And I don't know what this is called. It really attracts the honeybees when it puts out like a pinkish whitish bloom. We used to have this on this same type of plant at Mainfield Avenue, and Boo Boo would sit next to it and wait for the honeybees to come, and she'd eat them as soon as they'd light on the plant. I don't know how she didn't get stung. She probably did, but never seemed to bother her. There's some more different color mums coming up. There's Sylvia's planter. Our other one's in the garden there. And those are, what's a hosta, I believe. They're more mums, but they haven't shown their color yet. They're brown. They're the last ones to bloom. They last pretty much into November, if I'm not mistaken, when they bloom. And here's the monster. He was just starting to bark when I turned the camera off. He's wagging his tail at me, but he's also sees his mommy coming home from work. There she is. He's not going to get out of the car now. Yep, putting up the do not disturb screen. The door is open. There's a hand. There she is. She had a hard day at work today. Uh-oh. She's bringing home the cokes. And back to the monster. Jaws. And this is the side yard. I don't think I showed you this. It's bird feeder Lenny gave me. And the bench we bought at Lowe's a year or two ago, last year I think. There's a yellow jacket nested in the side of the awning right there. I have to take that down. Either that or let Killer get him. Killer's waiting for Mommy to come give him a cookie. Is Mommy coming with the cookies? Huh? She gonna bring you a cookie? She comes out that door right there, doesn't she? She coming yet? Not yet. Must be coming soon then. Cookies. Oh, the good cookies. Iced oatmeal. His favorite.
This is the real one.
Mommy can't come out that door without giving him a cookie.
Sit down. Sit. Sit. Sit pretty. Now, sit pretty. Come on. Sit down. Sit. 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 Okay. Ow.
Gotta watch them claws, they'll slash you.
I'm getting something to drink. You want something?
Please.
Now that the dog's had his cookies.
That's his favorite spot right there. You can see everything. And you can also wait for the chipmunks to come back. There's that compote that
They lost their house because she couldn't work because
that's that compote that you gave me from Granny. And then we got a bigger one at Stoner, same kind, just a little bit bigger. And then just recently we found these Moon and Stars dishes, little candy dishes that match